Hello, everybody. Welcome to the full moon in Libra reading. All right, so as always, I will list the element timestamps below, and I know the ones that do list each sign below, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. You do it twice a month for me for the full moons and new moons, and sometimes when I do Mercury retrograde, so I really do appreciate it. It's important to listen to the collective and also to review this at least till the next new moon. But there's some power to this moon. We'll get to the collective soon, but we will start with the element of air, which will be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Then we're going to start with water, which is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, fire, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, and then earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So those are the elements. So let's look, and this is September 16th. That's what I want to say. I keep saying September 16th. This is for April 16th. So to me, there could be a strong message. I have to write this down to remind myself too. That September 16th, either there is a conclusion to this or the same repeated energy, or there is something about maybe last year, September 16th, or September 16th could mean something very important. Because as I was heating up the gemstones and everything and saging them, I kept focusing on September 16th, and I had to correct myself. It's April 16th. So September 16th, mark it down, could be important. I don't know why. Okay. This could be a powerful moon, which is triggers a lot. And I do feel that because we'll get to the collective now. But the thing is, there is an element here that an energy here that I'm picking up that is, this is a deep and, well, each moon triggers new cycles. There are triggers, and then, and full moons usually are conclusions, but there is something to it. All right, so we're going to start now with the collective energy for all. All right, so what I'm feeling here is a collective energy. There is, maybe this is going to affect Scorpios, or the energy of Scorpio is really strong here. Okay, because there is a sense of a built-up of negativity or triggers of things that we've kind of suppressed. There's almost like a rehashing of things from the past few years. I feel that have we're seeing either results, and they could be positive or negative, or things that have kind of lingered. There's been loose ends, and I've been seeing that in a lot of my readings too. So this moon is pretty much activating it somehow. And this is a time to tie up loose ends, or it's to release some negativity. So we were going to really feel some endings coming up, being pushed to them. Conclusions. It is a full moon. Usually that's what happens. There is a lack of knowledge here. We don't know everything. We're trying to seek some kind of answers. We're trying to define things. We may need expert help. We finally give in, saying, you know what, I need someone who has expertise or skills in something. So there is that energy of trying, not doing it alone. There is something about children that I pick up here too. Children could be coming into focus. And there can be careful of people around you. There could be something negative. Anyone that's around children too, they could be either harming them. I do pick up that for someone. So there is that energy. Be careful where your children are, or, maybe some kind of secrets come out. So there is that kind of energy for some. It's not for all. There is a fading energy here. Okay, maybe we're losing interest in something we've been wanting for a while. Maybe our wishes come, be careful what you wish for. And then we're kind of seeing that energy, like our interest is waning. We're changing our mind. We're kind of letting go. We could gain some interesting knowledge about something, but it could be risky. It could be something that could be someone wants to shut you down with. It's like playing with fire. So we do see that kind of energy. So there is both energies here. This is defining things, our relationships. It's make it or break it. Some of us may be finalizing court issues or legal issues, but the rest of us, some of us, may be initiating them. All right, because we see we need to resolve something. So we are seeing that we're trying to maintain this fairness, but at the same time, being true. to ourselves is very important in coming out of denial. I do see we're feeling trapped in long going situations. For some of us, be careful if you've been playing around with the law, criminal activity, you may get caught. Okay. For some of you, I do feel that energy too. And I do feel this is a time of moving away from the past, clearing it up, at least some of it. All right. There's a lot of frustration, anxiety around too. We're cautious, we don't trust. Some of us, there is a good reason why not. So there is that energy. We need to put our best foot forward, put our self and authentic self out there too. There can be a wrap up with work or a creative project as well. So yeah, that is pretty much the collective. So in a nutshell. But it's releasing negativity, definitely. Okay. All right. So now we will start with the element of air. All right. The element of air, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Now we see creative blocks, but there is creativity bringing something back that we were skilled at. A new cycle is opening up here. A lot of doubts, a lot of talk around us too. So we do see that energy. There are two towers. Change of direction with career, hobbies, the world around us. There are many changes for some of us. This can be change of work. Okay, so we do see that tower. Self-worth, earned income, shared resources, and things of value and health is showing up here as well as a collective. What I do feel here is this is definitely a strong full moon. It's almost like an eclipse energy. Something is going to end in your life. It's definitely an ending. Something will be kind of eclipsed out. It's not an eclipse, but it feels like one, okay? So there is going to be some major conclusions coming up here. All right, I do see big transformations. There's a reversal here, balancing the yin and yang. It brings about huge change. For some of us, this is self-transformation. Things are going to be different. It's like totally different. Major life changes for some of you, and this is changing your point of view. You may have an epiphany. It's growth. You may change and switch sides. There's that energy here. Okay, so we are feeling that. Taking your power back is a big thing too. For some of you, this is a systematic approach. You may meet someone in authority or someone in a position may be helpful or may not. It depends. So we are seeing that this is definitely taking your power back, but everything is a systematic approach here. All right, so we are seeing that something will completely end here. All right, Libra, so we're looking at you here, and it is your full moon. Libra, there is a focus on you and your achievements, but there is change of feelings. There is a person who thinks of you a lot, okay? There is someone who's very supportive as well. This person could be very intuitive, but I feel it's someone who cares. Or feels something, but maybe you're not disclosing something to someone. So this is maybe a mother, a sister, or a friend. There is that energy there. This person is thinking a lot about you. This is reminiscing as well. It's like thinking where, what is emotionally that you definitely want as well. So it's making some achievements here, personal achievements. But I do feel also that your intuition is evolved for some of you. Okay, it's high creativity, but you're still dealing with some kind of blocks. The challenge I feel here is sudden changes. Okay, there could be a burst of, you wake up one morning and say, wow, I don't want this anymore, or yeah, this is what I love, this is what I don't love. So it's like trying to differentiate or understand a relationship too. Relationships, all relationships, even love relationships. It's like you could be too enmeshed in a situation. So you have to kind of step back, see the bigger picture. Where do you see this years from now? Or what is the bigger picture and what's going on before you make any decisions or take any action? So it is that energy, because I do see sudden changes, some breakthroughs, but something that wasn't stable is going to break down and you may have to start all over again. So I do see that. This is internal changes, and this can be an argument with someone as well. Or there is a person that has been kind of hanging around in the distance, and this is a sudden breakthrough. It's like seeing what they've been seeing for a while. So there is that energy in taking care of yourself. So you are making really big changes for yourself. All right, so now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you're basically here. Aquarius. Aquarius, this is an energy of seeing changes with people around you, people with different ideas. Okay, so and then there's a lot of like talks, doubts, questions. Okay, some of you may be dealing with many kind of endings and many kind of disappointments. So I do see that, but it's a whole new cycle that is commencing here. There is something with money, property. For some of you, may be thinking of moving, or it can be a sudden move when you least expected. For some of you, this is inheritance. Long-term investments are very important. Okay, and a lot of lessons here. You have to kind of trust yourself here. There's something you're still learning about building or finances. I think this could be part of it. Even a collective of family. Maybe someone's thinking of, or you are thinking, if you're writing a will, or what you're going to leave to somebody, or there's a division of finances here, and or assets that are going to be left. Someone may be thinking of leaving something for you too. It's needing to close the past up. It's definitely a time to pick yourself up. You're starting over again. You're constantly starting over somehow. There is an energy here that you've been going through some stuff, and that could be a trigger now, but you have to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life, because there is this energy where you bring yourself down a lot. Okay, so it's clearing that energy, and that will create a brand new cycle for you. So it's like counting the blessings in your life, because there are a lot of blessings. You're coming to some strong new beginnings. Okay, things of value, stress that's been going on, that is going to be ending too. So it's closing it up and transforming. So we're definitely seeing that, and that's going to bring definitely some changes here with the world around you, and even with work. Okay, so that is for Aquarius. Now we're moving along to Gemini. Gemini, this is basically you here. You have 2 towers: self-worth, health, shared resources. I mean, this is collective for all of you, but I kind of break it down into signs. Gemini, there's an important message here of balance. Okay, I do see very giving energy. This is a great time. Maybe a loan will come through. Someone maybe helps you out, or you may be called to help someone out. Money should be good. I do see that energy, and I am seeing here an offer. This could be a new way of doing a job offer, or a new strong beginning with finances. So I'm seeing that there is some luck on your side when it comes to finances. I do feel that growing your money is kind of challenging. So it's really trying to figure out where is the best place to invest. All right. And watch the resources. For some reason, I'm seeing that there could be some kind of changes there. Do you need to also be more proud of yourself? You need to stand tall. You need to maintain your dignity no matter what happens. And this is a way of also getting respect from others, okay? Getting the respect that you deserve. So it's like standing up for yourself and making sure that you get the respect that you deserve as well. It is quite important. That is a strong message here. So we do see these changes. I do feel that there needs to be more of a balance with love as well. There is something offered. This could be love, but it is mostly about finances that I'm seeing here for you, okay? And that wraps it up for the air signs. And now we're going to move on to the element of water. Okay, the element of water, which is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So what are we seeing here collectively? This is your wish and success stone. This is wish fulfillment, success. It is that, but it is changes as well, and self-acceptance. So there is some luck on your side. This is also wish fulfillment, luck on your side, but this one is in reverse, so it takes some time. Home and foundation, health and well-being. Okay, so taking care of, I feel, bones, teeth. Also, be careful of aches and pains. So I do see something like that, improving it. So there is something that's more stable here. New job, new beginning, new venture, but is in reverse. Something is coming. It's maybe even refining, and also it's like fine tuning either a current job or business, or this is something new coming through. I do see the world is showing up here too, so strong conclusions are coming through as well, and success, fame for some. So when we're looking at this collectively, I do see that there is initiations. This is like there is an ending, something is coming to an ending, so it's like, you know, or it's an ongoing situation that is climaxing in a way. Okay, so, and it's more of a fiery approach. It's more like initiations. Yeah, I'm going to get this done. Finally, I'm going to just hit it in the bud. Maybe it's something you've been scared to do for a while, or you had a fear and you're like, that's it. I just have to get over and done with it. You're going to be glad you did. Okay, I do feel there you could be dealing with an Aries, or the energies of Aries is showing up here too. There is an energy that you're protected. Okay, it's like you're overprotective now too, and you're looking for your safety. You're trying to create stability. A lot of you are like spiritually connecting, finding your safe space, your own workplace, whatever it is. Taking advantage of natural defenses is very important too. I do see you finding more people that have your best interests at heart, and it's being very alert and keeping your wits about you. But there is a protection and also spiritual protection here too. So I do see that. But a lot of you, this is like doubts, insecurities. You have to have faith things are going to work out. Maybe money's been spent a lot, or there's been some changes. It's almost like kind of money surprises, or I have to invest in this, but you have to have faith. This is like your insecurities kind of showing up as well, but you can make corrections is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so we start with Scorpio. Scorpio, you're basically here. So Scorpio, you're very busy. Scorpio, you've got a lot going on. I do see here that you could be working, money coming through. Yeah, but there's things that are still a work in progress. All right, so I do see money coming in, health and well-being, adjusting your lifestyle is going to be very important as well. So there is something that you have to take care of. Maybe that's been ongoing. Maybe you've been avoiding to go to the dentist. Maybe you've been avoiding to go to the doctor. I don't know what it is, but there is something that you need to kind of initiate, and you're going to feel relieved. Okay, so I do feel that money should be coming into this is success and fortune, so very busy energy too. The only thing is, I think it's the challenge is finally getting rid of something and doing something that you didn't want to do because you were afraid of, and it's kind of health related or just changing things up, and it's an end of a difficult situation. You'll be glad you did. It is important for also for Scorpios to definitely set very healthy boundaries with your own physical health, with your own energy around healthy boundaries with people. It's like saying no, or hey, I can't do that. I need to take care of myself, or I can. So creating that balance. So definitely seeing that energy, but luck, fortune, family, all of that is coming through here. Very nice energy, I have to say. All right. And now we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces, you're basically here. Pisces, to me, it's showing a job or something you've been wanting for a while. It's coming. It takes a little bit of time. Starting a business, starting a job, a new hobby, whatever, or making some fine-tune adjustments. And that's kind of connected to Cancer. Cancer, Pisces kind of have a strong connection there too. Things do take time, okay? I do think that for some of you, something you've been waiting for is going to come quickly. This is something significantly rushing in, a very fast moving energy. Maybe some significant news may come through too, or this is like an epiphany, or you're just going to go and tackle something you've been scared to do, like pass an exam, start something new. Okay. So I do feel that energy. You're still, it's like you're keeping more to yourself. There is a learning experience here and adjustments. And I do feel follow your intuition. You're in the right direction as well. All right, so I do feel that it's like highs and lows, but this is a healing energy as well. You need to lay the solid foundations first, okay? When that's built, then you can build upon it, is the best I can explain that. So lay some solid foundations here as well, okay? And now we're moving on to Cancer. Cancer, this is basically you here. You have the world. The world is definitely your oyster. You have some significant conclusions and permanent endings that are starting now that may go into, I don't know, all of this year. You're constantly going through some kind of wrapping up messy ends, loose ends. So I do feel that kind of energy. And you're waiting for some change, but there's some negativity here. Okay, for some of you, you're kind of like always sad. There's like a little bit of surprises, or you're kind of still lingering and I want to say crying over spilt milk, but it's almost like there is some kind of disappointments. Maybe you thought something would be better than it was, but you're just kind of worn out, and that affects your emotions as well. All right, there is something here. You may hear something from long distance. I don't know. It can be with the family. It can be with there's something that's kind of missing a void. Okay, so stay positive though, because I do see your prayers have been answered. They've been heard. There's wish fulfillment coming through. It's aligning right here with the luck stone too, and wish. Be of peace. Okay, delays are in your favor. Things are going to work out. A significant dream or wish, something is going to happen, but it is divine timing as well, and it's almost permanent endings are slowly coming up, and it could be bittersweet too. But be of peace, and it is finding peace. Very hopeful energy too. So I do see that successful conclusions too. I do see this is fame. Rewards, things like that. But it's bittersweet. It's almost like, oh my God, the years are passing by type of energy. You know what I mean? Bittersweet kind of things. So I'm seeing that kind of energy and staying positive because there is beautiful energy. It's almost like when you least expect it, or just little sparks of miracles. Okay? Peace. All right, and that concludes it for the water signs, and we're going to move on to the element of fire. Whoops, I almost dropped my iPad. I really need to get a camera. All right, so now we're focusing on the element of fire, which is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So what are we seeing here? Home foundation. Yeah, it's in the reverse. There's a focus here, spiritual evolution. And there's a tower, so spiritually evolving. This is sometimes we change our belief systems. There is spiritual, divine timing, health and well-being, lifestyle adjustments. There's a tower there, home foundation, creativity, and there is some cautionary energy. And this is expansion, can be dealing with court or official agreements. Okay, so we are seeing a lot of that energy. Fire signs, there is a second chance here. There could be a repeat. Maybe there was a missed opportunity. It could be coming through. It's almost like, once in a blue moon opportunity too. So grasp them and don't lose faith. Believe in the impossible as well. So I do see that kind of energy. It's almost like a second chance or a repeat of energy is showing up here too. I want to say be careful of overspending. Maybe you've had some savings and you kind of didn't even realize it. You depleted it. Maybe you took time off of work, or there was, there was reasons for it. But I do see that some of you are kind of cut off, or you're not connected to family, or there's an estrangement. For some of you, it could be dealing with feeling that someone's disinherited you, meaning there could be adjustments with wills. There is that kind of energy. Some of you may be dealing with that. Don't ignore anything, okay? Things will come back to haunt you, is what I'm feeling if you do. There is a focus on money. There is a focus on money on the mind too, because there's almost feeling that lack of. You are holding on tightly to energy though, so you have to go with the flow. For some of you, this is really really starting to save. You're putting your money away. You're putting, you're kind of like not that, you're looking at building your savings account. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, this is basically you. Home foundation, spiritually evolving. There are some changes here. All right, there's a sense of, I want to say, feeling rejected, feeling like, no, this is not going to work, or You're feeling like everything that you're doing, you don't have faith in yourself. Okay, so there's that kind of energy. You have to bring back your goals and your ambitions because, there's a sense of, hey, you're evolving, things are changing, and it doesn't matter anymore. And this is you, kind of, it's a self rejection. Okay. Um, for some of you, you may be traveling. Some circumstances that have been hard with work or with health, you're definitely leaving that behind. There is a lot of help around you. A difficult situation will be leaving. For some of you, may be thinking of relocation. I do see that you have to know the light. There's a light after the tunnel. The darkness is coming. There's a sense of needing to stay on the bright side. There's a lot of opportunities coming because there's a spiritual evolution here as well. And there can be some big changes with the home. But hold on to your goals and your ambitions, okay? And do put yourself out there. Who cares who rejects things? Everybody has their own opinion. You need to put yourself out there, okay? Aries. This is you here. Aries, stand your ground, don't give up, and persevere. This is maybe for some of you working on relationships, projects with home, could be even family. I do feel here there's a lot of enlightenment coming through. This aha clicks in. And it's like you're finally going to be putting some pains or hurts or holding on grudges behind you. Okay? Because things will come, will be made clear to you. For some of you, there could be an end of a relationship. You could be dealing with someone's health or a concern. Watch your health and well-being. Lifestyle adjustments that you're going to have to make. Okay, turning things around is going to be very important. And putting more energy in building stronger foundations. Enlightenment is coming, but you're coming to a big ending as well. Leo, for some of you, could be dealing with official agreements. Expansion is definitely showing up here. These are your passions, and you're constantly expanding and making adjustments. Something that you need to say, communicate, or finish up is an important time now. Submitting an idea, submitting a project, submitting an application, submitting something, or a confirmation or an essay, something like that is showing up. Your passions, your desires are big. Okay, messages are going to be important for you too. Communications and offers are coming through. There could be some news of money coming through, but it's at just beginning stage, but you are expanding here, and this could be something legal as well. All right, so that wraps it up for the fire signs. Now we're going to move on to the element of earth. Okay, earth signs, and that would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So let's look at the collective here. Truth and honesty is important here, and purification of the heart, even though there is something still missing. Maybe it's something in denial. That's one thing I'm seeing. Some of you could be dealing with a child. This could be even a pet, a new beginning, new thoughts, new venture, but it's something too. And speaking the truth and compassion is very important. It's like defining what you really feel about a situation. There is some ending. This could be a new financial beginning or karmic. And I do see ideas, communication is big here as well, and thoughts. Now, this could be reminiscing the past, okay? Now, there is a changeable energy here for earth signs, okay? Just know that, rules are made to be broken, so to speak. Like, just say you have something written down, or a rigid habitual schedule. You can break that. You can change it up a little. It doesn't mean that everything that's written in stone is, there is a need for adjustment at times. Okay, so I do feel that an energy here. Nothing is set in stone, so just change things up. Okay, so I do feel that energy. Now, there is dealing with some kind of disruption. This could be internal, this could be with the people around you. Some of you may be dealing with some kind of bad weather. I do feel that energy too. You got some setbacks and expect the unexpected, but these are hidden blessings for you. Some of you will recover. This heart too is going to, it's saying you're going to recover from a crisis. And this is acceptance, all right? So these are sometimes forces beyond your control. But everything here, like ruined plans, a change of plans, sudden crisis, whatever, it is something that is important to seek and see the silver lining, because there is a blessing in disguise. So there is changing things. So don't count your chickens before they hatch. That kind of energy is showing up. The past is showing up. There may be something that needs to be rehashed. Could be dealing with a child, could be dealing with siblings or the past. I do see that. Love, reminiscing. I do feel that energy. The past is big here for earth signs. All right. All right, so we're looking at Capricorn. Capricorn, this is you here, and this one is for everyone that's down here, but I do see Capricorn, you're definitely here. Love, compassion, new beginning. I do see for some of you, this could be a new idea, a new person maybe coming through, a new job, or for some of you, this is even a child could be coming into focus. There is a new beginning. There is a sense of you feel different. Maybe you want to change. There could be some contracts or something of change of name, a change of title with work, with your personal life, with maybe getting a notary public, something like that, something notarized. Some of you may be changing your name. I mean, there is that energy. New job, new beginnings are showing up here too. Okay, this is a strong energy for you. Your challenge is really, you've learned a lot. There is still a learning experience here, and trust where you are being led. You're being spiritually guided. You need to pay attention to the signs and the omens around you, very much so, because there is a strong new journey opening up for you in many areas here. Big changes, okay, and opportunities, strong new beginnings. All right, Taurus, you're basically here. What I'm seeing here is, could be dealing with a person in, I don't know why, this is something official, could be an attorney, someone, or a lawyer, attorney, lawyer, same thing. Sometimes seeing a doctor, dealing with a VIP or someone in uniform. I don't know. There is that energy that I'm picking up here too. All right. This is hearing the truth. Speaking your own truth is going to be very important. You're going to, you may have some brilliant idea, and that is going to help you out with making a fair decision, I want to say. There are some changes, so it's like adapting and taking a strong lead. This could be an idea in working to complete something here, I'm seeing as well. There could be some negotiations and settlements coming up. This is future financial planning, a project that you do start, or a venture with settlements, communications, or trying to negotiate a deal should be successful as well. I do see that energy. Get an expert if you need help or advice too, because there is something new with the finances coming through. Divine timing, things will pay off though. You may have to say something, speak to a group of people. There's a sense of getting your ducks in order here. Changes are coming up. You need to be adaptable and adapting to the changes that are happening, okay? Because there's going to be some changes and completions, and you need to adapt to the changes. This is new beginnings with love, health, work, projects. Definitely seeing that energy, okay? Virgo, this is basically you here, and you're in a strong line here. Virgo, prosperity, trying to manifest, but knowing what is best for you is what is important, okay? There is abundance, a new beginning starting here with finances and closing up some kind of cycle that has been going on for a while. You've got some strong decisions to make. For some of you, this could be talks of addition to children. A pregnancy, hearing of one is very possible here as well. There's a strong feminine energy here. What you now start will reap. Okay, will grow. Challenge definitely here is trusting and having faith that you can manifest. Okay, I am seeing that energy. So communications, manifestation, something that maybe you still need to learn. You're at a new beginning. There is a learning experience, and I do feel here it's like as above, so below. You definitely can manage here, things working out for you. What you desire is before you, but you definitely have to make some kind of decision and choice and believe in manifestations. You know what is best for you too, so don't go against the grain. There is something from the past that you have to kind of cut off and let go, and something new is born. Okay, definitely seeing that kind of energy, kind of the unexpected here as well. All right. All right, so that wraps it up for the earth signs too, and for the whole entire reading. All right, like I said, I'm going to list the timestamps for each element below, and have a wonderful full moon in Libra. Like I said, September 16th. I keep thinking of that, but it's April 16th. Bye for now.